John is a man of quiet observation, a former investigator whose professional detachment often bleeds into his personal life, making him keenly aware of the subtle discrepancies between what people say and what they do. His knees were pressed against his chest, shivering violently, his lips pallid against the hoarfrost of the estate. A 5-year-old chap, my kinsman. The sun had not even pierced through the mist, and there he was, barefooted, trembling, whispering, "Kindly allow me to enter." I knelt, my voice composed, though my heart rate surged. "Where is your mother?" He gazed at me, eyes wide, raw with dread. She traveled to Rio de Janeiro with her companion. That term lodged inside me. Companion, not plural, singular. I opened the portal, pulled him in, and wrapped him in a coverlet. His small physique rattled against mine like a delicate mechanism, on the verge of fracturing. Something was amiss, profoundly wrong. The hush of the dwelling resounded louder than any shriek. Draperies drawn, no crockery out, no indication of nurturing. I didn't articulate it, but in that moment suspicion entered my chest like vapor. I couldn't expel it, and I already knew this wasn't about inattention. It was about treachery. I inquired again later, once his small hands had warmed. "With whom did she depart?" He faltered, looked away, then whispered a name I recognized. Not a woman's designation, a gentleman's, and not just any man. My own sibling's closest associate. I kept my expression vacant. He didn't need to witness what that name did to me. Inside, components shifted. A recollection returned. Subdued telephone calls my sister-in-law had dismissed as professional duties. That scent of perfume lingering after midnight. That excursion she claimed was a seminar. Now the conundrum rearranged itself. Emily hadn't departed on a holiday with female friends. She had deserted her son, abandoned him in the chill to pursue paradise with another male. The betrayal wasn't directly mine, but treachery doesn't remain confined. It spreads like crude oil and water, and I felt it permeating me. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Instead, I waited. I observed. I checked her social media profile. Silent. Precisely silent. No posts from Rio de Janeiro. But his account, her associates, was careless, a reflection in sunshades. A hand in the corner of the picture? A hotel terrace with 2 goblets of wine, not one. I printed what I required. Screen captures, dates, times. Then I contacted a colleague who worked at Customs and Border Protection. A quiet favor, a flight roster. 1 woman, 1 man, same booking, same destination. I uttered nothing to anyone. Not my sibling, not even my kinsman, though his inquiries cut. When is Mommy returning? Did I commit an error? No, he hadn't, she had. Each day tightened the spring inside me. I visited her house, cared for the boy, left everything untouched, so when she returned, she would find her dwelling exactly as she left it. And when she entered, a heedless smile painted on her face. Baggage trailing behind, I would already know everything. The day arrived. Her automobile pulled in. She emerged, tanned lines on her skin, shades concealing. Eyes too lively for someone returning to a child. She saw me waiting on the veranda. She froze. Inside, the boy clung to me. Emily reached for him with an eager voice, but he remained hidden. I didn't yell, didn't swear. I merely presented her with a document holder. Thin, simple, massive in its silence. Flight roster, I stated. Screen captures, hotel receipts. Her hand trembled. She opened it, scanned, and color drained from her face. No, that's not right. But her voice cracked before the deception could conclude. I looked at her, just gazed, frigid. And in that stare, she understood the truth wasn't just uncovered. It was enclosed around her. I didn't dispute. I didn't reproach. I simply retrieved my handset, dialed my sibling, and placed it on speaker. "Return to the house," I said to him. Nothing else. When he arrived, Emily attempted to speak, but I handed him the document holder. His hands quivered as he read. Silence expanded. Her mouth opened, closed, desperate. Finally, she reached for him. "Please attend. It's not what you perceive." But he stepped back. Her collapse was muted, her face pale. She realized I had given her no opportunity to plead, no chance to conceal. I hadn't just exposed her treachery. I had orchestrated the moment of disclosure, with her son observing, with her husband speechless, with me standing serene, dispassionate, like an executioner who never lifted a sword. Emily departed that evening. Baggage hauled back out into the darkness. The boy remained with us. My sibling's eyes were hollow but firm. He finally knew the truth that had been encircling him for years. I lay awake later, staring at the ceiling. Betrayal isn't boisterous. It's quiet. It's leaving a child in the cold for the warmth of another gentleman's mattress. She imagined Rio de Janeiro would remain hidden. She believed her falsehoods had wings, but I clipped them. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. The truth itself was louder than any shriek, and the last image I'll retain is her face, pallid, shattered. When she realized she wasn't clever, she was ensnared forever. Let me know if you would like any further modifications or have another script for me to work on.